Well, good morning, and happy Monday to everyone. Dan Caldwell here, and I'm excited and thrilled to be with you again today. So, today we want to talk a little bit about progress. and In today's world, we all need to be making progress, don't we? So, progress, and the question I'd like to ask is, are you making progress? It's really progress report time for many of us. When our boys were still at home attending school, we would receive a progress report on their studies. It would tell us how they were doing in school and where they were making progress, but also the areas that needed some form of improvement. Now, our two youngest boys were good athletes, so uh, we were always interested, and they were always interested in where they stood because we had told them if they didn't make a certain grade, they would not be able to participate in that sport for that particular time frame. Obviously, they were very interested in that. So think with me just for a minute. Imagine if you could get a progress report every few weeks or so. I mean, with information on how you are doing in your life. Would that be helpful to anyone? When I was in corporate America, we had quarterly reviews with accountability. The reviews were designed to give us a checkup from the neck up, but also to offer redirection if needed. You don't know your impact until you begin to get some feedback. If I could special order a report on my progress, I would want to know how I was doing with my relationships, specifically with my wife, my children, my grandchildren and great grandchildren, my extended family, my workmates and teammates, my friends, my neighbors, and my acquaintances. Then I would want to know how I was doing with my job, my work. How was I progressing in my career? And how could I improve that? Just like in corporate America, some jobs do check ins and annual assessments. But just for a minute, imagine knowing more often. Would that be helpful? I believe it would be. I believe it would be helpful to receive feedback on a more continuous basis. After that, I would want to know how I was doing with my goals. Am I hitting my financial goals? Am I hitting my personal development goals? Am I hitting my health goals? And so on. I think you get the point. It would be so helpful to receive a progress report, at least for me it would be, and I think for many of you it would be as well. Can we just talk for a minute? The other day I was reading some information that one of my mentors had created, and he suggested that I could create a progress report and then find someone to assist me by holding me accountable while offering feedback and input. Some might even refer to this as coaching. Most of the time, we avoid doing this type of exercise because we don't want to be and don't want to do that type of hard work or the hard work that's required to make it happen. I know that progress may seem scary to some of you right now. And what I know is that from past experience, to make progress, we must change. Let me say it again. If we're ever going to make progress, we have to change. We have to change some things, and we probably have to change ourselves. And the people in general are so much alike in this area, afraid of change, and you'll convince yourself to be happy with just the status quo. But the question is, are you really happy with the status quo? Well, for me personally, the fear of progressing, not moving forward or upward, and not making that progress caused me to overcome my fear of change. So now, with the aid of a friend, a progress report on one's life is achievable. You can have those frequent check ins to review and fine tune your activities. This simple process will allow you to achieve your goals faster and be more efficient because you're receiving the feedback that you need to help you progress and grow to that next level. Are you making progress? Well, today's the day to begin to evaluate, not speculate. Step forward and step up into growth. Until the next time, this is Dan Caldwell saying God bless and keep those fires burning.